Kid Rock's a blaring, so you know that means the Dogs are back out and they're on the hunt. They got 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 27, and they've got their second 5-minute major to play with here. Iatoska's been tossed from the game, so her stat line for today is 12 penalties, 2 5-minute majors. In the regular old, Huskies took the lead in the first period. There's Jillian Jackson stealing the puck away and then just taking it to the blocker side of Chung on the breakaway. And for Jackson, that's her 10th of the season. She's now second on the team. But then, these Keene State Owls going tic-tac-toe, finding Ellie Patrick, the star of the County Down and the star of the Keene State Owls, to tie it up 1-1. So now we get underway. It's Donahue and Capone on defense, and it's going to be Shagnon and Cook for the forwards, respectively, for the Owls. Oh, Cook falling down there on the blue line, able to keep it in. Ellie Patrick out on the ice, the last goal scorer in this game, an alternate captain for the Owls. She's out on the ice along with Brianna Finke, defensively for the Owls. You got Kensley Good, who just took a swipe there at Cook as she followed her before the pass gets to Shagnon, and Emily Edmonds. Spurts out for Good now. She's got some ice. She likes to give it up to Brianna Finke. She's stick handling her way. Brings in some Huskies. Gets it to Patrick. Patrick holds. Some changes for the Owls. She makes a cut and a move and a shot, and Golly finds that in the chest. Golly making 4 of 5 saves so far this game, and Chung able to make 15 of 16. Puck draw won by the Huskies. The cut now, it's Olivia Stewart out on the ice with Carolyn Thompson, Josie Aarons, and Jillian Jackson, but Stewart's going to take this herself. Gets around Mallory Stewart, puts a backhand on, rebound there for Jackson as it comes loose, and Stewart finishing up high on Jackson. Draw one by the Owls and trying to stretch it out, unable to. As McLeod's about to come out of the box. Slide over to Jackson, she can't hold. Now DeSouza throwing it on Golly. She directs it to the corner. She had Lorelai Norman going with her. Oh, and Aaron's putting DeSouza in, and just a bad penalty to take as Huskies would have had 3 minutes and 19 seconds of power play to work with. Two for boarding for Aarons, the sophomore out of Rock Springs, Wyoming. Another goal and an assist on the season for 2 points. Shagnon out, back on the ice for the 4-on-4. He's there with Greta Grant, who loses the puck. Shot on net. Golly with the save, drops it and makes the cover. Greta Grant, Carolyn Thompson, Charlotte Hughes, and Madison Shagnon for the Huskies. It's going to be Gracie Bazin out on defense for the Owls. She's joined by Mallory Stewart, who's going at Shagnon now. Offensively, we've got Emma McNeil and Ellie Patrick. Thompson now, she had the goal in yesterday's game against Chung, and she takes it behind the net. Goes out to Shagnon, who takes the point. Down to Hughes, around the hash mark she goes, and around the dot, she's able to find Grant, who shoots it on, and Chung finds it with the webbing. Emily Edmonds now on the ice. She's got the puck. She goes to Kensley Good. Good's got some room, and she's going to stretch this out. Finds Maddie D'Souza, who gets around Donahue. She loads up shot. Golly with the save. A juicy rebound. Edmonds throws it back on, and it goes off the body and deflected away. Donahue taking down D'Souza. Owls looking for a call. They're not going to get it. There's Jackson now carrying up. She opened the scoring in this game. She gets around Good. Around Edmonds, she's going to go up the sideboard, tries to cut, it goes off on the stick there of Brianna Finke, and it's dumped in by the Huskies. Good spinning away from Olivia Stewart. She meets Jackson, spins away from her. Stewart can't steal the puck as it's rimmed around. Thompson stepping in. She's on the near board wall. Stewart getting put into the boards there by the Owls defense. Is spinning away now is Spinelli. Spinelli now pinned heavily against the boards by the captain Stewart. Thompson giving chase as Aaron's about to come out of the box. Huskies still with a minute of power play time on Iatoska's major for a hit to the head. Grant now takes it from behind her net. Finds McLeod. McLeod on her forehand. She holds. Mallory Stewart now directing her to the corner board. Mallory Stewart able to get away. Donahue can't hold this at the blue as she'll have to dump it in. Patrick just spins around and clears it. Graceland Cook able to find Anna Elizakov. Elizakov met by Patrick, and this one's going to be lofted into the air. Now settles down right around Capone's stick. He's able to find Hughes. Hughes now brings it in herself. She's got some players with her. She holds. Mallory Stewart pressures her, and it'll be rimmed around. Graceland Cook leaves it up for Capone. Capone now pinching in deep. She's below the goal line. Finds Elizakov behind the net. He goes back to Capone. Capone trying to slide over to Donahue, and a good stick there from Patrick. As this will be cleared, and that'll kill the penalty. Huskies, the live stats here have it shown is 6 power play attempts, haven't scored on any of them. Is now Cook with a shot, glove save from Chung. Nice look from Elizakov. And Cook had it in the right direction, looking in the right area. But Chung has been strong in this game, just as she was yesterday. Kept the Owls in it. Eigner now going towards the puck. It spurts out. Power puts it in, and it goes off of Eigner's skate. So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Jolie Power now at the dot. Maddie D'Souza in battle, and puck comes away for Emma Wiseman. She loads up, puts it into the legs of Aarons. Aarons now finds the puck. She carries, backhands it out to Eigner. Eigner over to Power. Power trying to get away from Good, and Good ties her up. Power loses it. Wiseman losing an edge and going down. Brianna Finke now picks it up. Brianna Finke trying to make a move and lost the puck. Her and Donahue go into the corner. Puck's chopped to the near side corner and lofted into the air. Stays on the inside. Eigner giving a chase down. Mallory Stewart gets to the puck first. Goes off a chase on skates. Chase on now. Stealing and coming underneath. Keeps it on sides. Stewart now from Eigner. Stewart getting tied up there by Stewart. She's still on the puck. Jackson chops it free, and Owls stealing away. Donahue getting back. She's got 2 Owls on her. She's able to spin the puck up to McLeod. She makes 2 moves. Now trying the third. She gets dragged down, so the Owls are going to go back on the penalty kill. As Grant's going to send this around, and Bazin will touch it, and the Owls might want to start investing in a coffee machine to put in the penalty box, get some energy while all these players are going and sitting. It's going to be Caroline DeMayo out of Dedham, Mass. She played for the junior Huskies, the Massachusetts Pharmacy. Huskies now. Point passing before it gets to Hughes. Hughes shot that goes off the face mask of Good. It finds its way to Chung after. Shagnon now, clean draw when Capone steps into it, goes off of McNeil. It's behind the net. Graceland Cook picking it up. She's out there with Madison Shagnon and Charlotte Hughes. Sophia Capone and Audrey Donahue. We've heard this lineup many times. It's Capone now launching, and Chung found it with the glove. Had to bobbled it a bit, but still was able to track her down and cover it up for a face-off. Both teams going for full line changes, and seen the Huskies work the point. Seems to be a point of emphasis on this power play that they run. Sage McLeod now behind the net. She's going to be joined by Olivia Stewart, Graceland, and Jillian Jackson offensively. Now the points. Thompson puts it to the Townshend hockey corner. No one was home as Aarons now chases the cleared puck. Maddie De Souza on the forecheck here for the Owls. Brianna Finke out there, and she has Thompson blow by her. Mallory Stewart as well as Grace Bazin on defense for Keene State. Brianna Finke can't pink this puck up the first time. It goes off of Donahue on the clear, so it'll die out near the blue line. 40 seconds to go on the power play for the Huskies. Jackson now at the near hash marks. Donahue sliding it over Capone. Maybe looking in the area. Jackson gets back out to Capone. Capone to Donahue. Donahue down low to Jackson. Tapped in front. McLeod now with a whack at it. Goes behind the net. Stewart had a look. D'Souza now trying to clear. Capone steps in. She loads a wrister. That one's blocked by Spinelli, who's able to clear it. Huskies now, as the penalty expires. Elizakov carries it over the Huskies blue. Elizakov now, shot on net. Chung collects that with her glove. This up draw one, and it's going to be an icing here. So the Huskies will get to do it all over again. Tabby Jones just didn't have the gas to win the race. Shagnon now once again. The Dog loses this one out. Lee Patrick winning that draw. Patrick now picks it up. Forehand shot that goes into the legs of Graceland Cook. She gets the block, and Hughes now trying to spin away. He's able to curl out Shagnon with a move, and that's going to be an offsides. Nearing the halfway mark of this game. Huskies and Owls tied at 1-1. Huskies have had 5 to 6 power plays that have been broken up into 8 with matching minor penalties, but with the 2 majors, been given 8 separate looks at different timings and still haven't come away with a goal yet. Keene State has had 3 looks on power plays. As Brianna Finke now off the bench and on the puck. Shot on net. Gawley with the blocker save. That was Jones with a look. Graceland Cook now receiving the pass after giving it up to Hughes. She banks it off the board. She's able to get around her defenseman, Bazin. She goes to the forehand shot. There's the pad save from Chung. Finke now. The bounce pass over to Bazin. Bazin up the wall. She goes to Wiseman. Huskies now coming away with the puck only for a short time as Wiseman gets it again. She's over the red and dumps this one in good. Norman out to the point. One-timer gets on Gawley. She makes the save, and the rebound presented enough danger that the Huskies just rocket it down the ice and take the icing. Look at the clear there. Stewart losing out this bout to Norman. McLeod. Some great defensive work. Able to get the puck to the neutral zone. Out to Eigner now. She gets stripped on the back check from DeMayo. DeMayo now able to outrace Stewart. It's over the crease and a good stick there from Thompson. And 2 Owls streaking in Norman as well as Spinelli. Spinelli now with the puck trying to get it past Thompson. He's on the near wall. Puck gets out to the point in Edmonds with a rocket. Gawley can't secure that with the glove. Thompson's on it. Her clear deflected by Spinelli. McLeod now. Over to red she goes. She dumps this in. Some tired dogs going to go for changes. Stewart on the forecheck. Mallory Stewart putting Olivia Stewart in the boards. Sydney Chase on now in her 100th NCAA game. Comes out of the corner. Chase on has her pucks stolen away by Patrick. And now recovering is Jolie Power. Power gets away from DeSouza, gets away from Patrick. She continues to carry. Finds Chase on. Chase on's got a little room. A good recovery. Power now with a shot that just goes off the blade of Chung. Wasn't going to get to the net. Oh, Grant has it lost in her stick. Tried to make a one-tap play. Now we got Tabby Jones. She's got Patrick with her. She elects to shoot it. Gawley makes the save. We'll see right here the Owls picking it up. Face off draw now. Gets up to Bazin. Bazin with the shot. Gawley. Save. Thompson now around her net. Out to Shagnon. Shagnon able to clear. Mallory Stewart sends it right back in. Finds its way to Patrick. Over to Jones. Jones tries to slide it to Patrick. Thompson gets her twig on the ice and blocks that pass. Oh, there was a look for Cook if they could have connected. Chung now using their pads. Puts it behind the net. Huskies on the offensive. Graceland Cook passing over to Hughes, who'd already blown an edge and fallen down. She's met now along the boards. She's pinned up by Kensley Good. Puck's out of the zone now. Cook gonna return and find it. Owls nearly getting a full change here. Donahue now looking and finds Charlotte Hughes. Shagnon giving chase to Edmonds. Olivia Stewart picking this one out. Finds Capone. Capone loads shot, gets through to Chung, and she makes the save. Shagnon now with a cut, tight shot, and that goes off the outside of the netting. Emmons now finding Wiseman. Goes off of her stick and finds Sophia Capone, who sends it in. Huskies tagged up. Jackson now able to steal this puck away from Good. Oh, out in front. What a look for Stewart. She just rockets it past the net. Donahue now with some room. She steps in, loses the puck, gets it again. Shot. Chung, excellent save. She's up to 24 saves in this game. Stewart now out to the point. It's Capone. She gets another look. Chung couldn't get it with the glove. Puck bobbled off the boards. Left out for Wiseman. Wiseman trying to stretch Brianna Finke. Finke tied up by Capone. They're both in the boards now. Finke and Capone both go down. Owls have possession. Mallory Stewart with the shot. It's high, and Gawley able to find the glove. Power now at the dot with Norman, and Power wins this one back. It's Grant. She spins away from one forechecker, meets another. Both teams trying to get it off the far wall. Round in the zone. DeMayo putting Grant to the boards. It's Spinelli now. Back to DeMayo. Gets out to the point. Mallory Stewart towards the net. It goes off of a skate of a player in front of the net. Stays in. Losing the puck. Eigner makes a pull on a Norman, but couldn't get away from Bazin, who just sends it back in. DeMayo now around the net she goes. Makes a cut on Thompson. Just waiting for players to come back in. Power now with some ice. Makes a move and finds Thompson. Got a 3-on-2 look. It's dropped. Over to Eigner. Eigner to the forehand, backhand, forehand, and she has that opportunity poke checked away from her. And now here come Ellie Patrick and the Owls. She's got McNeil. She shoots and she scores! A bottle popper for Ireland's best. 2-1 Owls. And we'll see here. Great slide over to Eigner. But the steal away there and how quick the tides can change. Patrick had McNeil. She opens up. Just enough room there to make it look like she was going to pass. Keene State have to get blanketed yesterday off of 2 goals from Patrick. Take a 2-1 lead. Aaron's now on the pinch. Owls able to clear. Full is Jones going to take a rush on Donahue. Fake it. Oh, can the Huskies catch the Owls in the change? Donahue going to take it herself. She's over the red line. She's over the blue line. She loads up. She shoots. Chung with the save. So for Patrick, that'll be her 6th goal on the season. She just trails Eva Iantoska and Brianna Finke in goals on the team. Iantoska having 7 this year and Finke having 12. Bazin clearing this one out. Capone now in the race with Finke. They both going to the boards hard. Wiseman and Hughes join them. Capone coming away with the puck. She takes a hack and continues on. Looking in the direction of Shagnon, instead goes to Mallory Stewart. Finke now with a move. She's on the forehand. She shoots it, and that's going to go off of Capone into the protective netting. We'll see here. Finke with a nice jump cut on Thompson before getting a shot off, and that had some That's some mustard to it. So gets out to the point. Mallory Stewart shoots it low. Came out near the slot. Donahue has it, and then looking to go off glass. Instead, she goes into the bench. So the faceoff will be once again in front of Gawley. Gawley 12 saves on 14 shots. Chung making 26 of 27. Stewart now. Losing that battle to Norman, but it goes in the favorable direction of the Huskies. Grant now has that one poke checked away by DeMeo. Out to Bazin. Bazin shoots it on nets. Redirected by Grant to the far wall. Tries to clear this out, and it gets out of the zone, but to Spinelli. Stewart now. Head up looking. She's able to find Jackson. Jackson can't get through DeMeo. Excuse me, it was actually Jones on the defensive. Jones now able to play this up to DeMeo. DeMeo takes a whack from Donahue, and the poke check from Thompson clears it. Owls are off sides. McLeod now carrying it into the offensive zone. Edmonds leads her to the boards. Jones now tracking down Thompson, takes a whack and fans. And Thompson then proceeds to fan on the pass. It's Patrick. She's looking for her third. Can't get the shot off. She's dragged down, and that's going to be a penalty on the Huskies. It's going to be a holding call on Carolyn Thompson. So the Owls get to end the period with a power play. They just recently took a 2-1 lead. We're going to see if they can get insurance goals. Draw one back. Donahue clears it. Donahue, Graceland Cook, Greta Grant, Shagnon out on the kill. Mandy D'Souza on the ice, as well as Bazin. Spinelli, who has it now, Norman, and Jones. D'Souza just holding at the blue line, finds Jones. Jones finds Bazin, she loads, she shoots it low. Rebound off of the save from Gawley. Gets out to Spinelli. Spinelli just gets driven into the boards by Donahue. Bazin now, one-timer fan, and another fan from Spinelli. Huskies just trying to clear as we're under a minute to go. The ricochet gets out to Chung, who leaves this up for D'Souza. D'Souza spins away, and just going to take this behind her net. A little shielding from Shagnon. As it's given up now to Brianna Finke, who has it stripped from Shagnon. Shagnon now in the corner, taking the body from Patrick. McNeil now. She's going to have to wait for the Owls to come in. She's got Donahue right on her. She holds and now spins it out to Good. Finke back to Good. Good's met by the captain and Stewart's. Picked away by Patrick. She elects to pass. The shot from Edmonds. The rebound. Oh, Finke had an open net. She couldn't get it off. And a good recovery from Olivia Stewart as this is cleared out to the neutral zone. 5 seconds to go. Can the Owls get one more? Edmonds is just going to retreat. And that's going to end the period. Huskies, a plethora of opportunities on the power play, could not capitalize. And Ellie Patrick scores her second of the game to take the 2-1 lead. Owls over the Huskies. We'll return right before the start of the final 20 minutes of this game here on the Huskies Athletics.